Ian Garry may have gotten his hand raised against Carlos Praches, but Carlos Praches ended up winning that night. He was the number 13 ranked guy. Ian Garry was number 7. Ian Garry stated he's levels above Carlos Praches. That proved not to be true. He went out there, and the closest moment the fight was getting to being finished came at the hands of Carlos Praches. He was the one that almost finished the fight. Ian Garry never even came close to finishing Carlos Praches, but yet Carlos isn't on his level. Then Ian Garry continues to be unlikable, and after the fight offers up the excuse saying, "Oh, well, I took the fight on short notice." And it's like, bro, don't take the fight then. If you're going to complain, right? You're going to take the fight on short notice, and then you're going to use that as an excuse. You're going to complain about it. You're going to use it for why, your performance wasn't what you said it was. You can't do that. Ian Garry said he would finish the fight. He didn't do it. Ian Garry said he was going to dominate. He didn't dominate. He's the one who got dominated, as you can see here. So please, miss me with the bullshit. There is no way that Ian Garry deserves a title shot. Ian Garry, when you're number 7 ranked and you're fighting number 13 ranked, and you win, how do you expect to move up? You're fighting a guy 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 places behind you in the rankings. He's not even top 10. Never mind a top 5 opponent. He's not even a top 10 opponent, okay? How do you expect to leapfrog a guy like Sean Brady? How do you expect to leapfrog a guy like Joaquin Buckley, who very well could go out there and knock out Kamaru Usman? And that would be huge. That's a top 5 win right there. Something that Ian Garry doesn't have. And Sean Brady's right. His claim to fame has been, "Oh, well, I fought Shavkat and I didn't get finished." What are we talking about here, bro? And he also went on to say, I want to know where the Shavkat fans are, by the way. Where are you? Because this guy's talking crazy about your boy. He's saying that Shavkat Rakhmonov was thanking his lucky stars and praying, hoping and praying to make it out of that fight. I disagree. I thought he dominated the fight. I thought he won that fight from pillar to post, and he was in control of the fight. But Ian Garry is just talking crazy, and people aren't. I guess maybe they're not paying attention. Maybe they're not taking it seriously. But in my opinion, if you come out and say something, it should be taken seriously. This guy is talking about wanting to become one of the greatest of all time. We cannot, as fans of the sport, as pundits of the sport, content creators of the sport, we cannot allow this guy to just come out and say nonsense. I am the greatest. No, you're not, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you fought MVP, and it was supposed to be who's the best striker, and you decided to wrestle him, and you couldn't even finish him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had that rear naked choke, but you couldn't finish. Couldn't deliver. Ian Garry has not been able to deliver. He's not as advertised. And that's not my fault. That's his fault. He's the one that goes out there and puts out these lofty expectations. He's the one that said that he was going to finish Carlos Praches and that he wouldn't make it out of the 3rd round. He's the one that said that. Not me. I didn't come out and say that. Ian said that he was levels above this guy. But yet, the only moment where you thought the fight was going to be finished was at the hands of this man right here. And it came off very much like a Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards performance. Nate Diaz, yeah, sure, he's getting outpointed, and yeah, he's getting punched, and he's getting kicked, and yeah, whatever. But he's there, and he's pressuring, and he's keeping up pace, and he's there the whole 25 minutes. And then it happens. Now, you know, were in a precarious position. And people were talking about Process's IQ here. I don't know if that's fair to say, man. I don't know if that's fair to say. I think he definitely should have kept teeing off. He maybe he should have tried to go for a submission here. But if you go for a submission, you know, either Ian Garry trains with Damian Maya, so it's not guaranteed. Like, Ian Garry's good, you know what I mean? Like, this video isn't to say that Ian Garry's bad. It's to say that Ian Garry isn't the greatest thing since sliced bread, the way he portrays himself as, you get me? He's not that guy. We'll find out soon enough, but he's not that guy. And yeah, man, this right here, look at this position he's in. Carlos Prates, in my opinion, should have just started wailing off on him, just going crazy, punching him, and the ground and pound was working, and that was very telling too, because Ian didn't take that ground and pound well at all. It was like a few shots, and Lorosenko say, but what if he could do that? Because Paul Felder was the one who said he should stand up. Paul Felder said, "Oh man, I think he's making a mistake here. He should stand up." And then he landed two nice hammer fists, and or ground and pound shots. May not have been hammer fist exactly, but he landed two nice shots. And then Laura was like, oh, but what if he can do that? And then he started doing that, and then Ian was rocked and he was hurt. And yeah, man, he was the closest the fight came to being finished. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree, it doesn't matter. Join the discussion, follow for more, and of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.